culture, art, and the journey. I linked up with Tyrin Tyson, also known as the Urban Nurse, and this is I-95 Experience. So, the Urban Nurse is
I'm here with Mr. JLaw himself.
It's a pleasure to be back. It's crazy because we go way back. We go back to Subbrook.
That's middle school.
Exactly. And it's funny because we kind of lost connection after that. You went off to high school. I went to Western Tech.
Mm-hmm.
You went to City, right?
Yeah.
So after that, it's kind of like I didn't hear from you, but we recently connected a couple years back. Rod, mutual friend, things like that. So I'm just here today, get your opinion on a couple of things. I got the thing going on with the JLaw Experience.
Of course.
Making a lot of artwork to relate to the people,
Mm-hmm.
things like that in the culture. So definitely want to connect with you. So basically, I want to go back. I want to go back to high school. So haven't heard from you from high school. What happened after high school in terms of the nursing thing? Was it something you really wanted to do right afterwards, or was it one of those type things where you were trying to find your niche, find your field, and that's how you went about it for real?
Well, honestly, after high school, I got caught up in the rat race of chasing your dream. And I wanted to be a football player. Thought I was going to NFL, which wasn't realistic.
Right.
So after going through my journey with sports and kind of being left with nothing, I was always strong in my sciences.
Okay.
So while I was playing sports, I was already in the process of getting a bachelor's in biology. So I was going to use that and then go to medical school and try to become a veterinarian.
Okay.
But then I just realized, how much of the schooling and the loans and things of that nature. My grandmother has been a nurse all my life, so she was just telling me, she knows I like to travel.
Right.
She says nursing can afford you the lifestyle that you want to live, just depending on how hard you want to work. She said they have travel nursing, and you can travel and get paid to travel, see the world. And I thought what better career, than to work with people. I've always been a people person.
Right.
So working with people and getting paid, good money to allow me the lifestyle that I want to have. Then
okay.
So no better option.
So it's crazy that you say that because male black nurse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you want to help people and things. You don't want to be a veterinarian. Could have been a doctor, things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
What made you choose that route instead of going the doctor route? I mean, it's not many male nurses out here. You know what I mean? So I commend you because you know what I mean. It's a lot of stigmas behind it, and it's not what people say it is. You know what I mean? And you live in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So why did you pick that field other than a nurse? I mean, a doctor or something like that. That specific. I mean, it's usually all women.
Yeah.
It's just male. I mean, you're just the rare of the whole thing. Yeah. So what made you pick that?
Well, I mean, sometimes you get the stereotypes of women become nurses,
and that's why
men become doctors, and I didn't really want to, you got to understand with being a doctor, you just looking at it from a medical perspective.
Right.
And that's a different perspective than nursing.
Okay.
Nursing is more processes and dealing with people more hands-on, and I thought that was a better for me career-wise because I know the type of person I am.
Right.
And it's not really work if I'm just helping a person.
Sure.
I'm just getting paid to do it, but it's not work. You can help a lady cross the street outside or simply open the door for somebody, and it's different from nursing in the grand scheme, but it's still just helping, having a good heart and human nature.
Right.
And I think that's why I kind of more went that route because doctors come in and they're gone. They come and do the surgery, they leave. The nurses with you through the whole process.
Relationship.
You get to build a relationship. You get to see them from beginning to end until they're gone, and I get more pride from that, and I get more joy from that. So
okay,
that's why I went that route.
It's tough that you say that because we're from Baltimore, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the first experience for the JLaw Experience is the I-95 Experience. Art piece that I did, basically a simple concept of the 95 signs have the moles to the south, dummies to the north. It's two different cultures, but it's so close.
Yeah.
And basically, my question that I want to know from you is, we're from Baltimore. Do you think it was a hindrance with you growing up here and reaching your dreams and you actually live in the field that you actually wanted to be in? Or we always get that stigma, it's so tough, and it's a crabs in a barrel type culture that we live in here in Baltimore. So how do you feel about that?
Let me first say it's an amazing piece.
Appreciate it, brother.
Amazing piece, brother. Beautiful. But I would say growing up in Baltimore was more of an advantage.
Okay.
Because it being so tough and so hard, a lot of people wouldn't have the mindset or the thought to, oh, let me go into nursing.
Right.
So then you get that uniqueness in the process, and kind of get to separate yourself from everybody else. But it also, being the type of city that it is, it gave me that confidence that, you know, I can walk in any hospital, I can work anywhere I want to, and still be confident within myself, because where I come from is such a hard place. I don't think anywhere else can compare. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Most definitely.
And it you know, growing up in Baltimore, you get that you just got a different swag and different way you carry yourself, and I think that kind of pushed me forward above everybody else, because I just, like I said, I don't think anywhere else can compare, and everywhere you go, you're unique, you're different from anybody.
Right.
They're gonna tell you by your accent, the way you dress, you know, the way you walk, the way you talk. So I think it more elevated me, because it was in this area there was a profession where not everybody else doing. A lot of people trying to drive trucks, a lot of people trying to rap, a lot of people trying to, you know, social work. Nothing against those, but I found a small specialty of my own, you know, that I saw nobody else doing. I could walk up to any Baltimorean and say, name me 5 black male nurses, and I guarantee you they couldn't.
Right.
I'm gonna be one of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I said, that's how I think Baltimore really, you know, had my back in that aspect, and kind of pushed me and launched me forward.
Right, and it's tough that I still consider us, we're still young, you know, young millennials, and you're still fresh in your field, you know what I mean, like that. But seeing your Instagram, everything that you go through, you're very real about your process, everything like that, and definitely salute you on your successes and things like that. But along the way, I know there has to be some type of overcome or things that you overcame coming out of college when you got your degree and everything like that. Did you have a job lined up for you? Was it hard finding work? Is it all what it's cracked up to be? You know what I mean? I'm just want to get your opinion on that.
Yeah, and this kind of piggybacking on the do I think Baltimore was a hindrance? Baltimore taught me how to hustle. You know, taught me how to hustle.
That's
so
right.
I always, once I get my mind set and focus on something, I create a plan, I map it out, and then we go according to that. And once I got back and realized that I was going to do nursing, I was set on nursing, I got a job in housekeeping at Johns Hopkins. So I started from the bottom, worked my way up, became a CNA, and then after that, I started busting moves. Working in a hospital is you already got your foot in the door, so it's nothing. I don't have no problem with walking up to one of the manager's offices, introducing myself, handing my resume, and just letting you know, listen, I've been working here this amount of years. I started off here. I'm now here. I'm about to graduate school in a couple of months. You know, if there are any job opportunities available, I would definitely like the opportunity. And I did that with probably, you know, every floor that I wanted to go to. Things didn't work out how I wanted it to, and I didn't stay at that institution. But you know, when it comes to nursing, it's about hustling. It's about making networking and building relationships, and that's what I did coming out of school. And I had probably about four job offers after school. And to answer your question, is it all cracked up? Is it all what it cracked up to be? I would say no. So
real?
Yeah. I just actually dropped a video about how nursing was a scam, because coming out of school, you on cloud 9, you on high. And for the first, I want to say 6 months of your career, you're in the honeymoon phase. For the first 12 weeks of your career, you're getting orientated to nursing by a senior nurse. So you really got somebody on your back covering you. It's really, you got a security blanket.
Right.
But once that's gone, you on your own, and you got to deal with. You don't really have nobody protecting you. So 6 months is a lot of time working with the same people. You get to know different personalities. You get to know who's lazy, who's not, who like you, who don't like you, and just other issues come up that take away from the nursing part of it, the part that you love, and it just become the regular BS of adulthood and working with other people.
Makes sense.
You know, working in groups and things of that nature. So that kind of takes more away from it. But the nursing aspect of it alone, I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Got you. So we talked about the career side of things, but lately that Urban Nurse channel on YouTube has been popping.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You know, kind of somebody.
You got, and that's the thing. How it caught on so quickly is kind of amazing. And I just want to know, what made you do YouTube? Was it something you just wanted a new audience? Was Instagram your favorite social media that would transfer to YouTube, or how did it come about for you to gain that much success, and why pick that platform?
So, being on Instagram a lot, you always get, you got all them likes, but you're not making no money off the likes.
Facts,
likes don't add up to money.
Right, exactly.
Some people can get sponsorships and have endorsements and things of that nature, but you gotta be big time. So for somebody starting off, I figured, what was a platform where I could reach a large crowd of people and also monetize and make money off of it at the same time, not just doing it for fun.
Right.
And YouTube is the best thing, because YouTube was what I used throughout my entire college process.
Oh,
anytime I needed help, I didn't understand a concept, go to YouTube. Anytime I just needed some motivation, I went to Eric Thomas' YouTube and listened to a lot of his motivational speeches. So YouTube is like my second big platform next to Instagram.
Right.
So I was always like had like some type of comedy in my Instagram stories and things of that nature. People like, man, you gotta get on YouTube. You gotta start a YouTube channel. And knowing myself, I grew up only child, so I'm real comfortable around myself. And I was like, I don't know. Y'all find it funny because y'all my friends, but don't have me embarrassing myself on YouTube and whatnot. So I gave it a chance, and I probably made about 5 videos before I had my first video that I'm gonna say slightly went viral. So I got I want to say 200,000 views on it right now. So
it wasn't the first video that you did that went.
No. It took some time. I want to say it was faster than a normal person, but it was probably a good 3-4 months where I'm getting 500 views here.
Right.
But then there's one video, and it was because of the title of it, which was my first nursing paycheck.
Okay.
You gotta understand the analytics behind people nosy.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They got this thing called clickbait. So I don't really want to clickbait people, but I don't care what people say. People judge a book by its cover.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you see the cover, that's a good title, catchy title, let me click on that.
Gotcha.
And that's what it was. And even like people that aren't nurses go and watch that video just to see, how much do nurses make? People that are thinking about getting in the field, let me see how much this guy made. And honestly, like a lot of my videos are just sharing my experience in the field. So I don't really go much into detail. So I didn't give out my paycheck, how much my paycheck was, but just sharing the pure joy that I got from getting the biggest paycheck of my life, going from making $500 to making this amount every 2 weeks, and then it's like, okay, this is what I worked for. So let me share this joy with everybody.
Right.
So that's really what that was, and I feel like the genuineness of it and the realism of it made people like, okay, I bang on him.
Right.
I like him. Let me go ahead, subscribe, follow him. And I'm, keep coming back. And once I saw it was that, YouTube is all about being yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Real recognize real at the end of the day. And they're going to see what's real and what's fake. And if you fake, they're not going to bang with you.
Right.
So I feel like that's what that was. It was just like out of my hands. It's just meant to be.
Was it one of those self-taught things? Did you look at different practice videos to do it before? Or you just jumped out there, said I'm going to do it and went with it like that? Because like you said, it's about being yourself. So is it worth doing the research for it, or do you just learn from your experience, learn from your mistakes? Like you said, it took you 5 videos to do it, so.
I would say I don't really watch a lot of other people's YouTube videos now, because I feel like I notice a lot of people, and I ain't no problem with it, because I'm the voice of I would call myself the voice of the streets. I'm the voice of the streets, you know what I'm saying? So I see a lot of people who will watch my video and then they'll make a video off of it.
Okay,
you know
right.
And they'll shout me out in the process, but all my creative content just comes up from just real life. Like I'll be at work and I'll be like, I'm tired of seeing these same patients, and they're like, boom. People that keep coming to the ER, or we call it frequent flyers in the ER.
Okay.
It's a catchy topic.
Okay.
So it'll go to that, and then I just have this way of marketing and branding. I don't know where I get it from, but it's like I know what I like, I know what catches me, and I know what I like to see, and I'm like, maybe if I can implement that, other people will also like it and kind of catch on to it. So that's how that came about.
Okay, well I like that, and it's funny, but comparing the two cultures between Baltimore and DC. Transition from the career field to the urban nurse. How about your nightlife, your extracurricular activities? Everything in Baltimore, I feel like we get the stigma that nobody wants to go out in Baltimore. It's people don't feel safe. You always gotta watch your back. But DC just a different vibe. You know what I mean? It's like I said, 45 minutes away, but it's just two different vibes, two different cultures. Do you find yourself inclined to go to DC more for different events, or do you enjoy Baltimore events better?
I don't enjoy Baltimore events. I feel like and I'm sorry, it's just the way of my city.
Yeah, I'll be real about it.
People know how to have fun, but a lot of times we let our egos and things get in the way of trying to have fun, and a lot of events end in a fight. You know, somebody bringing out a gun, or somebody even in the middle of the party don't get shut down, but somebody fighting. I don't want to have to worry about that.
Right.
Because when I step out, I want to go out, I want to have a good time. I don't feel like I can go out and have a good time and drink and let my guard down.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
City. I can't. But going to DC, I could. Like DC has two sides of it as well. Right. You got the Moes and that tough side, but you also have a lot of black professionals out there.
Exactly.
And we real strong out there. It's a lot of good events where you can just go have a good vibe and talk to people that not understand, but people that know how to hold conversations and people that are very sociable, because DC is like you also have that melting pot aspect, and you have people coming from all over the place because for work opportunities and business like that. So I definitely feel like I want to, because I'm just starting to get out in the DC scene. So I do want to get my foot and have the urban nurse be known out there. But partying at home, not much.
Okay.
Not much, unless it's friends and family.
So this day and age, it's this whole thing about brunch. You know what I mean? So quick question: you a bruncher or you rather go out to the club at night? You happy hour type guy? What's your type vibe?
I'm definitely a bruncher.
A bruncher, okay, gotcha.
Mimosa.
Don't mind
Mimosa don't mind if I do. You know what I'm saying? Mimosa me down, but I like the brunch scene because it's early. It's not really breakfast time.
Right.
It's midday. The sun is probably at its peak. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times brunch is it's just a good scene, good music. I get to get in my best fit. See, in the club, I like to be seen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In the club, it's dark. You can't really be seen. You gotta wait till the lights come on at the end. Then at that time, it's too late. It's too late. You ain't gonna. I like to be seen. So at brunch, when I walk in, I want to be seen through the whole process.
Right.
You just got the light going, and you get a nice outfit. Then the most kick in, and then it's a wrap.
That's how it goes.
It's just a vibe.
Right. So just a transition forward with the JLaw experience, basically with the I-95 experience, it's something that indulges in everything that's I-95 between Baltimore and DC. So basically the package that I'm coming out with is shirts, magnet, sticker, and interviews with the people, the culture, kind of like you. You know what I mean? So basically one question I always want to ask is, what's your 3 goals for 2019? I have this magnet that I'm coming out with where people can interact and write on their own goals for the weekly goals for 2019 with my artwork. So I want to know, what's your 3 goals for 2019 that you definitely want to accomplish?
You want me to say, you want me to write them down?
No, definitely say them.
I would say for 2019, I really want to start. I want to challenge myself. Because going from nursing school to you grinding,
right,
to then you have nothing to grind for. You've accomplished your goal.
Okay.
Kind of feel myself getting complacent, and I hate that. Being a nurse, you got a lot of idle time. You only work 3 days, and you got 4 days off. So I catch myself sitting around not doing nothing. So I want to challenge myself to create more streams of revenue.
Okay.
Some residual income. I really want to go hard on my YouTube channel.
Got you.
I'm about to sign up for like a P.O. box.
Okay.
I'm about to start working on getting merchandise out.
Nice.
And just making it more of a business, start capitalizing off of more things. So that's one goal. Also, and I want to really, I had this way with me where I'm really introverted.
Okay.
But I'm a very social person. Like I'm a
Right.
social butterfly, but it's just, I got to feel comfortable around you. And I really want to start just sharing my energy more.
Right.
I really want to start putting my energy out there, the same energy I give to my patients. I just want to give to people. And have that, because you know, I've known so many people that have come and gone, and it's like, I didn't really like his energy. Or,
Right.
you know, I want people to be able to talk about me when I'm gone, when I'm not around, and have positive things to say.
Okay.
So that's a second goal I want to work on. And a third goal, I really want to, I feel like in this instance, being selfish is really important. And I want to start focusing on myself, my own energy, my own peace of mind, you know, self-care and things of that nature.
Right.
Just really level myself up to the place where I want to be at, work on myself, because, you know, then when you hold yourself to a certain standard, people start looking at you and holding you to that standard as well.
Right.
So, you know, I turned 25 this year, so.
When they say you ain't 25, you're an OG.
I'm an OG now, you know what I'm saying? So I want to start carrying myself like a man, and people to start looking at me like a man. And,
Right.
And not a kid, not a boy no more. So
yeah, most definitely.
That's my 3 goals.
Right. So what I always want to ask people with this entire experience between DC, Baltimore, what makes Baltimore Baltimore?
You want the real, or you want the for the camera?
I want it raw. I want the real.
Okay, that's why I'm the urban nerd. Baltimore, it's a dog eat dog world, you know, and it's crabs in a barrel. So with that, you learn how to maneuver around. You learn how to move through a room full of vultures. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to who. But you learn how to move through a room full of vultures, and if you can survive in Baltimore, you can survive anywhere else. And it's just like knowing that the person next to you may not want you to succeed, or it's in some way factoring into trying to create your demise.
Right.
You build up this tough exterior, and you build up this go-getter mentality where, or at least I have, where ain't nobody gonna stop me.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna stop me. It creates a sense of distrust a lot of times, which is a security mechanism.
Right.
But you just know how to watch your back, and you know how to handle yourself. So I think that's what differs from Baltimore and different people. Like you go down south, you walk around, people shaking hand, how you doing? But you walk in Baltimore, everybody focused in on themselves and worried about what they got going on. And a lot of people going through stuff. So
right.
That's probably why it's such a tough and hard city.
Makes sense. Well, it definitely was a pleasure, brother.
Always.
Where can everybody find you? I mean, I'm pretty sure they know, but you gotta
listen. Like I say, if they don't know, now they know.
Exactly.
If they don't know, now they know. You can find me on YouTube and Instagram at The Urban Nurse. That's TheUrbanNurse, no spaces, at The Urban Nurse. Instagram, YouTube. Check me out.
My guy, appreciate you, brother.
You know, always, man, always.
It's a wrap. Cut it.
Hey, can I keep this?
Nah, brother, you can't.
It don't come with the interview.
I'm sorry, it don't, brother. Bye.